Good morning again. And yes, it's still considered morning. It's 10:30 a.m. And I just did a live for rebounding because I did not want to do it. And now I feel more energetic. I feel strength in my knees. I feel happier that I did it. I feel better on the inside that I did the exercise. I feel better like emotionally and physically. So, again, remember this podcast I created was for the body, mind, and the soul. And I have another podcast that's a little bit more, how can I say, unique and spiritual. And so, a lot of the stuff that I might think about, I don't always say on this channel. But today I'm going to talk about relationships, friendships, um, competition. These were all topics that came up yesterday in a presentation that I went to go witness and support my longtime friend. And by the way, happy birthday, Kim. Today's her birthday, so I'm dedicating this topic to her because we just had a event yesterday, and tomorrow I'm going to another event of hers that she's speaking at. So I'm super excited that she's out there doing what she loves, inspiring people. I'm proud of her. We've been through a lot together in our own lives, and now she's able to utilize her experiences in life to help others find strength to get through it. And I'm so proud of her. Um, when she invited me to her event yesterday at a university where she was on a panel, and the topic was quality of life. And the students were sitting in there listening. These were, I don't know, get maybe 18-year-olds to 25-year-olds that were in there. And there was probably like 50 people in the room. I actually didn't count. I sat on the front row, so I didn't really look behind me much. But the panel was giving suggestions for quality of life, and a lot of it was self-care, relationships, and then the kids asked questions. The students asked questions. And so one of the questions that came up is it healthy to have competition like in your house amongst your siblings and your family? And so basically they said, like, competition's good. It can be a motivator. It can drive you. It can get you moving. But you know what? Not everyone is motivated by competition and being competitive. And I'm actually one of those people. I am not a competitive person. At least I don't see myself as a competitive person. I don't have the feelings of competition that when I see someone else um, doing well, I'm happy for them. And I can't wait for my opportunity to have something joyful in my heart um, based on something that I want, something that is of interest to me. And I'm the youngest of four girls. So I'm so curious if that has anything to do with my non-level of my non-competitive nature. Um, I know a lot of times there is competition among siblings, and even though I don't discuss it with my siblings, I feel it. I feel it in their energy. I feel it in their words. I feel it in the things that they focus on and the things they talk about, and then in some cases the things they don't talk about. Like when you're sharing something that is exciting and happy and like exciting for you that you're doing, and they don't have a reaction, they don't have an enthusiastic reaction for your joy. It's obvious that their ego is being bruised because they don't have it, or what are they doing? They're sitting there like judging themselves. And it's so obvious because people who are genuinely happy with themselves and their lives and the things that are going on in their life, they're actually coming from a heart-centered space, and they're actually can be happy and excited and joyful for others. But when they're not coming from that space, they don't have it. When they don't have it for themselves, they don't have it to give. And so it's clear when you're talking to someone, where they stand or how they're feeling. So anyway, I just wanted to add the importance of relationships and the stick to itedness of relationships. Like, relationships that make it through the tough times are the most valuable ones. It's so easy to walk away from a relationship. And when you walk away from a relationship, it wasn't that valuable in the first place. But the ones that are really worth saving and worth investing in are the ones that you work hardest to keep and to keep healthy and to keep um, feeling good. I mean, I don't know, they don't always feel good. Like, relationships can feel really shitty sometimes, and it can be painful, and you could want to just give up and say, I don't want to do this anymore. But when you believe and understand that time changes, you change, they change, it changes, when you can weather the storms of relationships, those are the ones that are just golden. Do y'all remember that song in the 70s? I don't know if it's before that, but that's when we learned it in the 70s, like kindergarten. And it goes, make new friends, but keep the old. One is silver and the other's gold. Make new friends, but keep the old. One is silver and the other's gold. So basically, that's just saying that there's all kinds of relationships that you're going to have out there, all kinds of friendships, all kinds of interactions. And there's also that other saying that there's friends for a reason, a season, and a lifetime. And when you meet people, you just got to figure out which bucket are they probably going to fit into in your life, and why. So I just encourage you all to hang in there when it comes to frustrations and challenges around relationships, and know that the ones that are Alexa, stop. I had a timer on, an alarm on. The ones that are most valuable are the ones that you can weather the storm together. So relationships are a big aspect to your quality of life. And so here's to you forging wonderful, beautiful, satisfying relationships in your life. All right, I'm going to say goodbye. That was my fireside chat for today. Happy birthday, Kim. Bye.